If you think you have seen peak charisma, if you believe you have witnessed every unforgettable K-drama moment, if you think no actor can still surprise the world after years at the top, then prepare yourself. What Lee Min-ho accomplished recently is not just a comeback, not just a performance, and not just a project. It is a masterclass, a reminder, a statement from the universe of K-drama itself saying, the crown was never up for grabs. The legend is still here. Keep reading because the scenes you are about to relive are the kind that make fans stop breathing for a moment. Scenes that explode across the internet. Scenes that make people fall in love with K-drama all over again. It started with a single teaser clip, only a shadowed profile of Lee Min-ho, a slow turn of his head, soft lighting catching the sharp angle of his jaw, a quiet inhale that carried more intensity than full monologues in other dramas.
No dialogue.
No dramatic music, just presence. And it was enough to send millions into a frenzy. The clip stayed trending for days. Streaming platforms crashed for minutes. Fans could not stop replaying a 3-second moment because even those 3 seconds reminded them that nobody commands a camera like Lee Min-ho does. The full episode dropped, and within minutes, one particular scene became the heartbeat of the entire storyline. A slow-motion walk through a crowded hallway. People talking, lights shifting, doors opening. Yet the moment he appeared in the frame, the world inside the scene and the world outside the scene both froze. He was dressed in a classic monochrome outfit, simple yet elegant. His expression calm, unreadable, powerful. His eyes focused straight ahead, revealing a depth that made viewers lean forward without even realizing it. Every step he took felt controlled, precise, carrying silent confidence. A type of charisma only a few actors can portray. A type of charisma that is impossible to imitate. Fans began calling it the walk that broke the internet. Later in the episode came the scene that had social media erupting across continents. A simple moment involving a conversation. But the energy within that scene was anything but simple. He stands on one side of the room. The female lead steps in quietly. He looks at her with a gaze that is calm, yet full of a quiet intensity. Not dramatic. Not exaggerated.
Real.
The atmosphere between them feels almost electric. The air heavy with unspoken history and unspoken emotion. He shifts his stance slightly, almost unnoticeable, but enough to make viewers feel like something important is happening. She takes a small step forward. Their eyes lock. Nothing more. Yet everything at once. Fans around the world clipped the moment, slowed it down, added music, debated its meaning, and shared it endlessly. The chemistry was impossible to ignore. It felt pure, natural, and powerful. Lee Min-ho has always been associated with romance and elegance, but this project reminded viewers that he is also an expert at complexity and emotional depth. One scene shows him sitting alone, quiet, thinking about a decision that could change everything. The camera does not move. There is no dialogue. Only his face. Yet his expression shifts through layers of emotion in a way only the very best actors can achieve. Determination.
Pain.
Understanding. A silent acceptance. The audience watches these emotions cross his eyes one after the other like waves over a calm sea. This moment proved that his success is not built on looks or fame. It is built on talent, on control, on the ability to communicate entire stories without speaking a word. Near the end of the episode, he delivers a line so sharp and memorable that it instantly became one of the most replayed moments online. His voice low and steady, his tone controlled, his expression completely unreadable, yet so full of meaning that viewers felt chills. Fans said it reminded them of his most iconic roles. The confident leader. The man who walks into any setting and becomes the anchor of the scene. The character who owns every moment without trying. This scene sealed the truth once again. He is not competing with anyone. He sets the standard. A global wave of excitement ***. Within 24 hours. Edits. Fan reactions. Breakdowns. Reviews. Slow-motion compilations. Cinematic remixes. Every platform was filled with Lee Min-ho content. People were remembering why he became the face of an entire generation of K-dramas. New fans joined. Old fans resurfaced. International communities shared the same excitement at the same time. He created a global moment. Something only a few actors in the history of K-drama can achieve. Lee Min-ho is not just a star. He is not just a leading man. He is not just a handsome actor. He is a phenomenon. He has survived every shift in the industry. He has outlasted trends. He has remained relevant without forcing it.
He adapts.
He evolves.
He grows.
But above all, he never loses his authenticity. And that is why viewers trust him. Follow him. Believe in his stories. Celebrate his success. A legend is not someone who shines once. A legend is someone who shines again and again no matter how many years pass. And Lee Min-ho continues to shine with a brilliance that nobody can overshadow. If this article captured your imagination, if it reminded you why Lee Min-ho remains the king of K-drama, then do not stop here. Share it. Comment your favorite Lee Min-ho moment. Tell other fans why his legacy continues to inspire millions. And get ready for more, because the next chapter of this legendary journey is about to unfold.
Stay tuned.
The legend has only just begun. If you think you have seen the peak of K-drama magic, think again, because Lee Min-ho has returned with a force that shakes the entire entertainment world. Before you even blink, he pulls you straight into a universe filled with dazzling emotions, breathtaking twists, and unforgettable scenes that remind every fan why his name remains untouchable. Before you continue, hit that subscribe button right now, because this journey will take you through moments you cannot afford to miss. Your next favorite story begins here. From the very first scene of this new chapter, Lee Min-ho stands in the center of a glowing city night, the kind of setting that feels alive. The camera moves closer, and you immediately sense something powerful. He looks older, wiser, stronger. He carries the charm that made millions fall in love with him, yet now there is a deeper fire that hints at experiences never shown before. It is a silent promise that every moment you are about to witness will surpass your expectations. A slow wind sweeps across his face as the scene shifts to a rooftop view that spreads across a sparkling skyline. He steps forward with a calm confidence that only he can portray. His eyes carry the weight of stories waiting to spill out. You feel like you are standing right beside him, drawn into the magnetic pull he effortlessly commands. Then comes the first turning point. A mysterious figure appears behind him. The tension rises, not with loud action, but with the intensity of expressions. Lee Min-ho does not speak, yet his posture delivers a message so fierce that the entire air around him feels charged. It is a scene that proves why he is ranked as one of the greatest actors of this generation. He portrays a heroic calm mixed with unstoppable determination, and you cannot look away for even 1 second. The story moves into a crowded marketplace alive with colors and movement. Lee Min-ho blends into the crowd, but somehow he still stands out like a rare gem. The camera follows his every step as he walks with a confidence only a true star carries. Children run past him, vendors call out their prices, and lanterns float above like drifting stories, but your eyes stay locked on him. The magic is not in what he does, but in how he does it. Effortless charm, effortless presence, effortless power. Then comes a heart-pounding scene. He turns a corner and meets someone from his past, someone who challenges everything he has built. The silence between them is more intense than any storm. His eyes narrow slightly, carrying years of pain, hope, and buried truth. It is a moment so captivating that even the background seems to hold its breath. Every fan watching instantly understands that this is the point where the whole story changes. As the scene shifts to the ocean cliffs at sunset, Lee Min-ho stands at the edge, watching the waves crashing far below. The sky glows in soft orange tones, and the wind pushes against him, as if the world itself is testing his resolve. He reflects on past choices, on memories that shaped his strength. His hair moves in the wind as gentle music rises, creating a moment of pure emotion. It is the kind of scene that reminds you why his storytelling feels so timeless and powerful. Next comes the scene fans cannot stop talking about. A dramatic chase through a crowded harbor where Lee Min-ho moves with incredible precision. Every turn, every jump, every stride feels perfectly executed. He is not just acting, he is performing with the energy of a true icon. The entire sequence feels like a burst of brilliance. Lights flash, footsteps echo, and the tension climbs higher until he finally stops at the end of the pier. There, he faces his rival once again. Not with anger, but with a chilling coolness that sends shivers through every viewer. But the masterpiece is yet to come. In one of the most mesmerizing scenes ever created, Lee Min-ho sits in a quiet traditional house surrounded by soft lantern lights. The silence is peaceful. A gentle rain begins outside, tapping softly on the wooden roof. He touches a memory item connected to someone he once cared for. His expression carries nostalgia, regret, and an unspoken promise. It is subtle acting at its finest.
No flash, no chaos.
Just pure emotional storytelling that only a true legend can deliver. Fans all over the world have called this moment one of the most beautiful scenes in his entire career. And honestly, they are right. Only Lee Min-ho can create a scene where a single glance carries the power of 1,000 words. As the story races toward its climax, the energy becomes unstoppable. He steps into a final confrontation where everything he has learned, everything he has lost, and everything he believes in collides in one breathtaking sequence.
His voice is calm.
His posture is steady. His eyes shine with purpose. It is not just acting. It is mastery. It is artistry. It is the reason the world calls him the undisputed K-drama legend. And when the final scene fades out, you realize that Lee Min-ho has once again proved something important. Legends are not born. They are built through unforgettable stories, flawless talent, and an unbreakable connection with their fans. Lee Min-ho does not simply act. He crafts experiences that stay with you long after the screen goes dark. This is not just part one of his legacy. It is a reminder that his journey is far from over. And if this chapter was already mind-blowing, imagine what comes next. If you want more stories like this, more deep scenes, more stunning moments, and more K-drama magic, hit that subscribe button now. Your next unforgettable journey starts with one click.